Alright. We are live here with the ROX Mods, and we are once again at Owosso Speedway. It was pretty dusty, a little ashy yesterday, but things have cleared up a little bit for tonight's event. We are set up for qualifying, and the first one out is going to be Captain Brendan. I believe it's his third time out in the ROX Mods. He's going to come out into the Speedway. That 95, I believe, has a modifier 95B now out onto the racetrack. Comes Brendan off of 3 and 4 to start their first lap. It's going to be 3 laps once he's across the line. And Jason, I'll unmute you once qualifying's done. Here comes Captain Brendan off of 4. First lap at 12.679. Makes his way up the shelf on the back straight into 3 and 4. Make sure that green light's on. Now this time by, the white flag comes out for Brendan. No improvement on that lap. It's a little bit tight, and he's going to pull it off prematurely. Alright, well that's going to allow the number 7 out, so Brendan pulls it in 1 lap early. Didn't quite say it was a final lap, but 12.679, not too bad. Kroon is the next one out. Wait, no, it's not Kroon. I think that's BG, one of the DCR cars. So that one still has the CCM branding on it, the number 7. Driven by BG, making the way down the back straightaway the first lap. A purple sector 2 off of 4 for BG. Lap 1, it's going to be a 12.812. 2 more laps to go. BG now to 3 and 4. Almost looks like the parking brake might be on or something. Looking a little bit slow. The white flag is out for BG as they make the way one last time through 1 and 2. It's a good looking line to 3 and 4. Tight near the apron. The checker flag waves. We're going to put the yellow lights out for the next car. And that is Caden Frazier, clear to go. Alright, well the 21 car. Indiana native, now out onto the racetrack. Let's see what Caden Frazier does. He was the 3rd fastest competitor, at least you see on track today, during the practice session. The purple sector 1 is going to drift it into 3 and 4. First lap at 12.878. Might have gone a little bit too hard on the brakes, but we'll see. Down the back straightaway, purple sector 2 this time around, and this time by he'll be seeing 1 lap to go. Quick time with a 12.546. 1 more to go here. See what Caden does into turn 3. Checkered flag going to come out. He's not going to prove, but it's a very consistent time there. 12.562. And we'll put the green out for the next car. And the next one out is a 66 of Evan Varney. Came up 2nd place in the last race. Won the last ROX Mod feature. Let's get to him. There we go. Evan Varney starting his first lap. He is one of the picks to win tonight. We don't see no dude, so without that competition, only other one out here is Twin. He's a little bit fresh. A purple sector 1. And the sector 2 that's purple down the front straightaway. Quick time with a 12.221. Is he going to go for quicker, or is he going to pull it in? We'll see. Lap 2. And he goes high off of 3 and 4. Might be trying to stretch out, gain speed, potentially coming to the final lap. Evan Varney down low off of 1 and 2. Now down the back straightaway, up high on the shelf, and it looks like he'll be drifting. And it's a celebratory lap. Alright, well that will be it for Evan Varney. Once you guys are done, make sure you pull into the infield. Be putting the green out for the next car. And that is the Mystery Machine car, a new car set up by Kroon for DCR. Again, the number 15 car out of 3 and 4. It's a bright blue, green, and orange car. It's a very interesting looking paint scheme. And here's Kroon into 3 and 4. It's down low. Back up high is the 12.867. He's within the safe zone. He's in the back so far, but improving on his both sector 1 and 2. This time by the white flag coming out for Crew, and he's going to move up to 3rd with a 12.613. So the last lap now, here comes a checker flag off of 4 for Kroon, and he goes 2nd on the board with a 12.499. So it looks like Kroon's building up a lot of speed throughout this qualifying run. The next car is allowed to run. That is Matt Watts in the 77. Again, a new car coming to this weekend, or coming to this week's ROX Mods feature. Still the number 77 for Matt Watts as he's now the front straightaway. His first lap has begun. So Matt's down the back straightaway with a decent looking sector 1. Sector 2 also looking alright. Might be seeing a 12.5 here. And it's a 12.718. 2 to go. Matt's into 3 and 4. Both green sectors. This time by the white flag is out. No improvement on that lap. Messed a little bit off of 4. There he goes down into 3 and 4. One final time. The checker flag's going to wave. And Matt's does improve, but not enough. It's a 12.702. Alright, well that leaves Connor, Moneyman, now out onto the racetrack. This time by, he's taking a bit of a break, as he said, from CCM, which has rebranded itself. He's back into the Kyle Busch Tribute number 18 for the weekend. He goes down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Connor's first lap, he is 2nd on the board to 12.468. Fairly solid looking time, but it gets a little bit tight coming out the exit of 2, it seemed. Lap 2, the white flag goes out. A purple sector 3 for Connor, but it's not an improvement, it's consistent. A green sector 1 into 3 and 4. The checker flag waves for Connor. It does improve, but only to a 12.399, 1/10 ahead of 3rd place as of now. Alright, well that leaves us with Twin Triple V Sids and Caden Larson. Twin Triple V Sids now clear to the racetrack. Rear ourselves real quickly. By the way, if you want to see the timing board, that is the SLCRA trailer. Here comes Twin down the front straightaway to start his first lap. He showed up late to practice, and so far his top time was 12.6. However, he'd been studying, had a little bit of advice from Evan Varney, so we'll see what Twin does as it comes off of 4. Lap 1, 3rd on the books, 12.483. Looks like he's already quick out of the box at green sector 2 as he makes his way down 3 and 4 to see the white flag come out. Not an improvement that lap, but it's pretty close here. The final time for Twin Turbo V6 in this qualifying run out of Owosso Speedway. The checker flag comes out. He does improve, but it's not going to be enough to keep up with that 2nd place time set by Connor. That leaves us with one last qualifier. That is Caden Larson. You are clear to the racetrack. Alright, well, Caden's taking over the Flamin' 12 for today's race. That is a rental car. Seen quite a few drivers over the years. One notable one, of course, there's Dakota, who has raced in this car. We've seen Gohan, we've seen Brass Rain. A lot of heavy hitters have been in this car before, but we'll see what Caden Larson does today. It's a 13.201. That is just narrowly safe of the minimum time to make it to the race. One to go. Alright, well, the final lap here for Caden Larson is green on sector 1 and 2, and the checker flag's going to start waving. And it's a 12.845. Alright, well, we're going to put a timer out of 5 minutes. It seemed like qualifying got done a little bit early this time. So, we're going to give you guys 5 minutes for a break. Hang out. I am thinking of leaving the VC open today, as the help is kind of light. It's Jason's first time being a flagman, so he'll be making call-outs. But just in case I miss anything, that would be important. By the way, please stay off the track. There could be other qualifiers coming out. So we're going to make that quick announcement here. And there's somebody named Johnson that has joined. I haven't seen them before, I believe. Can you stop the tomfoolery for a little bit here? Alright. Well, we're going to take a look at the board. And from first to last place, it is Evan Varney, all behind by Connor, Twin Turbo V6. We've got Kroon in 4th, 5th place. Football player, 6th place is Captain Brennan, 7th place is Matt Swat. So that top 7's looking pretty good here. Behind that, in 8th place, there is BG, and then 9th place is Caden Larson. So we got 9 cars set up for today's event. And Evan would like to also mention that will be 9 poles in a row. Alright, Caden, I'm going to reset you for messing around. I'll teleport you back once the timer's done. But guys, please stop messing around. I don't want to have to fit your cars like this. I want you to potentially do something to break them, so please hop out. Guy, you can't argue. Alright, well, we're gonna just wait to see if anybody else joins. The drivers that oftentimes join. We saw that Nikolaus was racing hydroplanes earlier. Dabcab was in yesterday's race, and I know Racer was in a situation where he's deciding between fields to compete in. We got about a minute and a half before qualifying is officially over. Then we'll be lining up on the front straight. So just a little bit more left at the break. Once that ends, we'll start unmuting the drivers. But once again, that is only permissions to speak to help call out if you see a spin. It's a little late for an interview, so. But I would like to say, once again, thank you to all the drivers that showed up for today's event. We've got 9 drivers. Good to see Twin return for more racing here. Hopefully, we come together and string together a pretty good race. Maybe show Evan and Connor some competition. All right, well, we're about half a minute left until qualifying's officially done. I don't see any new sign-ups, so we're gonna start getting ready to clear out the cars. Alright, you guys can start lining up. Qualifying's officially over. Remember, if you qualified odd to be on the inside, qualified even to be on the outside, you can press Z, or if you need one last look at the time board, you can do so, but I will do the call out. Make sure to give each other 1 car length of space, and once you're lined up, turn off your motors for the national anthem. First place is Evan Varney. Second place to the outside is Connor. The inside of row 2 is going to be Twin W Sits. Football player, if you could back it up a little bit. So there's less lag when we get going. To the outside is going to be Kroon. So we need Kroon over here. Line up where I am. Back it up, Twin, a little. Want to try to make sure there's a little bit less lag once we get going. Yeah. And Caden, please back it up. That's good. Alright, Caden, please. Brandon's going to be up in the sits place spot over here. I'm dead. Again, I need more space between these rows because when we get going, I don't want there to be as much lag and much clustering, so we get things going. Oh, 1 second. Car's a little resistant to staying in line. That's okay. Alright, 7th place is Matt's Watts. 8th place will be BG, and then 9th place on the inside row is going to be the 12 driven by Caden Larson. So I need BG to move up. Matt's car is moving up on its own, so let me back it up for you. BG, once again, you're going to be on the outside of row 4. About where Connor's standing. Please turn your motors off. Don't be funny. Let's just line this up. The sooner we get lined up, the sooner we can start the anthem. And the sooner we can start racing. BG, please back it up. I'm gonna have to reset you. I'll teleport you back, but I don't want you dropping flags on the track since those are collide. Alright, please turn your motors off. Everyone get out of your cars. This is part of the traditional AFK check and the national anthem. I think all the motors are off now. Alright, please face the flag off of 1 and 2. Remember, tonight's winner is going to get SCP-09 sits along with the usual trophy. So we're going to proceed with the Star Spangled Banner very quickly. I'm going to stand up. Alright, drivers to your cars once you are ready. We're gonna start clearing out the extra cars that are in the paddocks area. There's gonna be 100 laps with 10 laps of pacing to get situated. Remember, the pace speed is gonna be 50 miles an hour. You can stop rev on me, by the way. Can you please stop ref bombing? It is hard to communicate when you guys are intentionally doing that. Thank you. I just need to know your engines are on. Alright, so once again, if you're on the outside row, you'll have to go faster on the corners. You have to cover a longer radius. Just remember that these are vision lag cars with no collision. So that means there's a delay from what you see versus what a third party sees, which is technically the closest thing to real time. So please make sure to listen to my calls when we're pacing. If I tell you to go faster, please go faster. All right. Let's get your driver line up. You guys can stop revving. I know and your engines are on. I'm aware. Alright, from the back to the front in the Flaming 12, it is Caden Larson. And on the outside of row 4, it is in the former CCM DCR number 7 of BG. On the inside, the number 77 under a new paint scheme. In 7th place, it is Matt Watts. As we look to the outside of row 3 in the 95B, it is Brendan. Alright, the 21 on the inside of row 3, 5th place, that is Caden Frazier. Now to the outside of row 2, the last spot shy of the podium, that is Kroon in the 15 Mystery Machine. And the Wolf Team Racing number 32, in 3rd place, it is Twin Turbo V6. Now to the front row, both Michiganders in their home state on their practically home track, almost. We got the Kyle Busch number 18 Tribute, driven today by Moneyman. And to the inside, your regular pole sitter, I believe for 11 in a row, it is Evan Varney. He's been on an unstoppable streak here. Alright. Well, I hope we're all ready now. Got that out of our system. You guys are gonna go in the car. Oh wait, before we do anything, I gotta do the unmute. So, let me unmute everybody. Remember, this is speaking permission to call out if there's a spin. This is not speaking permission to have conversations. Jason is a very important extra eye. Make sure. Jason, I'm gonna ask you to try to watch for spins in the back of the field. Should be unmuted now. We got Matt Watts, Caden, and I believe that's everyone now. We're just gonna check the muted call.
Sorry, Wobble. I will keep my eye and ears.
Alright. Just let me know if you see a spin. That's all I need to know here. Thank you there, Jason.
10-4.
Thank you.
10-4 for that.
Okay. So we're gonna have 10 pace laps. You guys are gonna go with the car ahead of you goes. So that being said, I believe we're all ready here. We're gonna do a countdown. And that's when the lights will turn yellow. We'll change the laps to -10 once we all cross the line. The lights come out. And there's a roaring symphony of 5-liter V8s. I will. We're just going to make sure to clear them once it's time, so. I'm going to keep those like that. Alright. Laps are fixed. And we're going to need that outside row to move up, especially from row 3 on. Reminder, there's 3 spin cautions. If we get to the final 15 laps, we're going to call red if there's a caution at that point to try to have as many green flag laps to the finish. The first caution, we will be going single file. We need BG to move up a little. Just go a little faster in the turns. You're okay on the straights, just mainly the turns. Those for all the outside cars. Alright, well we are 6 to go. We need Kroon up. Kroon, you go too slow in the corners. Make sure you go faster. Kroon needs to go up. Kroon needs to go up. Remember, if you also have to tweak your speed, make sure you do so by trying to rely as much as you can off of engine braking. There is plenty of in these cars.
Holy shit.
Alright, well, we're halfway done with pacing until the green flag. We need Brendan up. Usually the outside cars, you just gotta go a little faster. Usually faster than you think you need to. Alright, can Twin move up a little? Good now. Just a little temporary thing. Alright, well, 3 to go. Remember, when the lights go out, that's our sign that there's 1 lap to go. Please try your best not to cross ahead of you. Try not to overtake cars ahead of you until you cross the start-finish line. You're okay to do so with cars that are in the same row as you. If there's a particularly slow car, I'll try my best to call them out. Or a car that's particularly behind. So, next time by, we're gonna have 1 to go. Be aware, the lights are gonna go out. You know what to do. Alright, lights are out. We need that outside row up a little. Just a little. BG for 4. Okay. Out of 3 and 4. The green flag comes out, allowed to pass Kroon. And allowed to pass Brandon. And BG. We're good. Alright, we are side by side for the lead. Here is Connor around the outside. To the inside is Evan Varney. We clear the laps as soon as we can. I think I caught as much as we could. It's a crossover for the lead, but Twin Turbo V6 might be looking to gain some ground. We go 3 wide for the 2nd place spot. Let's watch this one going on. Twin Turbo V6 going to make the pass. Here is Kroon up to 3rd place. Football player joining the midst. Kroon peeks down the inside of the 32. Runs down into the apron, but looks like coming off of 2. Here comes the 18, but the 21 with the dive bomb into 3 and 4. Alright, we're going to keep going. We're going to have 1 yellow. Aiden Larson with his first spin. You'll get your lap back. We are watching the race back off of 4. It's going to be Evan Varney, Twin Turbo V6. The 18, then it's Kroon and football player. So Connor will be in 3rd. Kroon will be in 4th. Football player 5th. 6th place, I believe that was Matt's, then BG. Or, yeah. Brendan will be in 8th place, and Lars will be 9th place. I'll fit your laps. Thank you for calling that spin. Just rejoin the back of the field. Alright. We are now packed up in order. We're going to try to go green this lap. The lights are going to go out.
Wait, I'm 9th place?
Yes, you're 9th place. You spun out. Alright, we are making our way into 3 and 4. And the green flag is out. Brendan is good. We'll allow that to happen with Kroon. That's okay. Let that start slide. We go 3 wide in the back of the field. Caden Lars going to move up into 7th place for his 2nd there. Meanwhile, side by side for the 2nd place spot between Twin Turbo V6 and Moneyman. It's a hard push for the lead. Twin Turbo V6 trying to gain ground wherever he can, but here is Connor making moves around the outside. Matt Watts moves up to 5th place. Currently battling side by side with Kroon off of 2. And it looks like Kroon will make it back, but here is Matt down the inside. We're going to jump back up to the front of the field. Evan Varney's still leading us off here. Oh, we got looseness coming out of Connor. Connor gets spun around. The yellow light comes out. Evan Varney, Twin Turbo V6, football player. Kroon's going to get that over Matt's. Captain Brendan, BG. And that is a tough one. Plenty of race left at least, but that is a very frustrating moment for Connor. He was up there battling for 2nd place. He'll be routed to the back of the field. Benny, you're one lucky guy.
Someone cursed me.
Be glad it didn't happen. The final 10.
Alright, BG, please move up. Caden, please pass 18. Connor, please go to the back of the field. Next lap will go green. So we're going to stay yellow this one. We're going to stay yellow this one, try to get into order.
Keep getting brake checked.
Try not to brake check people. If you need to let off speed, please do so by laying up. Okay, we're packing up. We are stacking up. Please, guys, stop. Football players, stop. Tire warming. This is why I don't tire warm. BG, move up. Watch the lights. Green on the racetrack. Allowed to pass Connor. Allowed to pass Caden. The start's kind of sketchy for the second place spot, but we'll leave it be. Football player with the initiative, trying to make a move here for second place. A crossover off of 4. Meanwhile, Connor's going to be making his way up the field. He has already moved up 2 spots. Football player now securing that second place spot as much as he can, moving down ground to the lead, potentially here with your leader of Evan Varney. Meanwhile, we got side by side with Moneyman and BG. His next target for Connor is going to be the 95B, driven by Captain Brandon. So makes his way off of 1 and 2. It's going to be an inertia game this race. And these cars are on the lower power package. That does cost them a little bit. Does make the drive technique for a track like this a little different than it was last year. The cars are just so much more powerful. Meanwhile, here comes Connor battling once again with Captain Brandon for 6th place, excuse me. And he will get it done. Brandon's right there on the rear bumper. Meanwhile, the next target for Connor is going to look. It looks like it's going to be Matt Watts. So it looks like Connor is making his work here on the field. Makes a move around the outside. And Connor moves back up now into the top 5. He might even get 4th here. Here's Kroon. Again, the recently rebranded mystery machine. That's his next target. Just has to make his way up through the field. Oh, and Kroon gets around. We're going to call it yellow. Thank you there, Jason. We're going to watch that race back. Caden, keep going to the line, and it's going to be Evan Varney, football player, Twin Triple V6, Connor, Matt Watts.
Football?
Captain Brendan. Kroon.
Oh,
Who do you think?
I don't know.
there's
All right.
one gate in second place, so...
Yeah, who Hayden Fraser.
You should go off with last names.
I should probably go off of last names for these two.
Like how you did with me and, oh wait, no.
I heavily prefer if you use my last name.
Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna watch to see who caused the caution there. I believe it was Kroon. And we're just gonna try to get that over as soon as we can.
No, it was me.
It was Matt Watts. Alright, Matt Watts was the cause of caution. He'll be routed to the back of the field. Thank you for the honesty. It is Evan Varney, football player, Twin Triple V6, Money Man. 5th place. Hold up, we're gonna see. When did that yellow come out?
If I'm correct.
It was Kroon. It was Kroon that spun. Matt, he spun after the caution. So Kroon is held responsible. He'll be put to the back of the field. Evan Varney, 1st place. 2nd place, football player. 3rd place is going to be Twin. 4th place is going to be Connor. 5th place will be Matt Watts. 6th place will be Brendan. 7th place is going to be BG. 8th place will be Caden. And 9th place is going to be Kroon. Alright. Looks like we're in order. I need Kroon to back it up, though, so we could get this restart going. We're going to try it this time. And we're green again on the track. We're allowed to pass BG and Caden. That's okay. Bad start by them both. we will let that start slide. Alright, well here is Connor on the attack to the 32. He's been aggressive here, moving back up through the field. He's had an opportunity to see, to give this race a little bit of character. Here he is down the inside of the 32, a crossover move off of 4. That will be your race back. That'll be your race back. That was your race back.
Okay.
Yep. So far lineup as the order says, but I'm pretty sure I haven't got that one, so we're going to try to review that as best as we can.
I spiked over the line.
He was in 4th.
I spun.
No, it wasn't.
What's the order? Because they
We're
crossed.
reviewing. Order is Evan Varney, first place, second place football player. Third place is Connor. Fourth place is Twin. It's very close there, but it is Connor. Fifth place is Cool Matt. Sixth place is Brendan. Seventh place is BG. Eighth place is Kroon. And Caden, you are on your last strike, so one more spin and you're out of the race. We are in order, so we're going to try again to go green. We'll fit Caden's laps.
Wait, what? I get on my back?
Yes. Green flag.
Oh shit, no, so
Allowed to pass BG. Caden, watch yourself. You're in your last spin. If you spin out again, you'll be out of the race. Remember, minimum distance be scored as a finisher today. That'll be 90 laps. As that's being said, though, we got a three-way battle for the second place spot cooking up here. Football player under the attack by the 18. You know, Connor came back with rage in him. He had a really rough race last weekend at Berlin. He wants to get a good race in the ROX Mods at his home state. And if he's going to do it anywhere, you know, as long as it keeps the consistency up, it's going to be here. Twin is fighting back, though, for the third place spot off of 1 and 2. Meanwhile, Matt Watts and Brendan going at it. There's a few dogfights going on here. Let's see what's going on with Matt and Brendan. A crossover move into 1 and 2. Looks like Connor's going to get it off the Yetz. And meanwhile, here is Moneyman side by side for the second place spot. Caden Frazier putting up a hell of a battle here. He fought hard. He started up a little bit further back, but he's been moving up here. Not as much as Connor has. Connor's just been absolutely rushing his way back up to the lead. Matt's still fighting back, though, against Brendan. You can see that in the background. But meanwhile, it looks like Connor might have just about secured that second place spot. Might have an opportunity if he could hold off Connor. I mean, if he could hold off Caden just long enough. Might just about have it. Looks like a little bit of a rough exit there off of 4 for Caden. Here's Twin. Not quite there, but he's just peeking over for third place. I'm gonna watch this battle now for fourth place. Closest battle up to the front. Meanwhile, a three-way battle going on in the midfield. Going on, I believe that's for fifth place. Connor goes down the apron, or sorry, Frazier down the apron. That's going to cost him some time as Caden Larson gets put a lap down. We're going to focus now on this battle going on. Crazy battle, 3 cars going after the fifth place spot. Brendan down the inside. But Matt's with the Etta speed. Kroon goes down the inside and looks like Brendan with some trouble, but he keeps it going forward. A lot of lag coming out of football player. Oh, we got one up and the yellow flag's out.
Uh-oh.
Evan Varney going to get the race back. Second place goes to Moneyman. Evan
We
Varney.
got a flipper.
Twin third. Then is football player Matt's. And then the 15 Kroon is going to be behind Matt's.
What did that happen?
BG.
I don't know. I fucked it out of 3 and 4, and then I hit the wall on the inside or outside.
Oh,
My bad on language there.
we caught that flip in the background. That is very unfortunate there for Brendan. That's going to be his day. So I'll give you fly perms if you want to stick around. What exactly happened there, Brendan?
Well, he got a poor exit out of 3 and 4, and then just hit the wall on exit. on the front stretch. It's rough.
On the racing
What is it with
surface.
that front stretch wall here and in IRL?
Must be a bit of an active track. That's a recurring issue. But Brendan, I'm very sorry about how that race went for you. Hopefully next time by you'll have some better luck. You look like you were on some pretty good pace there. You're having a good battle going on for the 5th place spot. Just looked like things didn't go your way.
Yep.
Alright, well if you want to help with hosting, you can. Or at least spotting cars. That would help very greatly if you want to stick around. Or take pictures. You're free to do as you please. We're going to get that order. Looks like Caden Larson.
At least I did got my eye, a good eye, at least.
Alright, well we're watching that race back. Evan Varney, 1st place, 2nd place Connor. 3rd place is going to be Twin Turbo V6. Caden Larson's allowed to get 1 lap back. Football player going to be in 4th place. 5th place, it's a close finish. 5th place, okay, I think we're fine. Matt Swatt's going to be in 5th place. 6th place is going to be Kroon. 7th place will be BG, and 8th place is going to be Caden Larson. Caden Larson is back in the lead lap. We are 1 car less than we started with here, so front stretch clearly has caused issues. We're up in order, so we're going to try to go green this lap. Green flags out. A lot of past Mats. A lot of past BG. Oh, a twin with a lot of issues off of 3. He saves himself from a spin. An incredible save there. We go 3 wide for the 4th place spot. Twin Turbo V6. Even in detrimental moments, he manages to keep as much as he can. He will hold that 4th place position. Meanwhile, it looks like Connor might be closing down on the 66. We check the timing board. It's still between Evan Varney. But here comes Connor down the inside. Evan Varney's going to get off on the exit. You got to drift off of 1 and 2. Meanwhile, football player collecting what he can. Connor peeks down the inside line, touching the apron. That might help football player here. Both of them going a little bit sideways off of 1 and 2. Now off of 4. Evan Varney holds us off. 2nd place is Money Man. Twin Turbo V6 doing what he can here, just hoping probably at this point for a caution. Matt Swatt's in 5th place. We're not far. Matt's might be able to spin. Alright, next lap we'll bring out a yellow.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll bring out a yellow this time by. Keep going. BG will be allowed to get your lap back.
Okay,
and
thank you.
Evan Varney, Connor, football player, twin, and I think that was BG. Okay, so BG's gonna get a lap back. Matt Watts, Kroon, Caden, and BG will be in 8th place. All right. Well, that was a bit of a hectic restart there. We're in about the last quarter of the race, just about. So far, this race has run pretty clean. We have passed the distance of the midget race. So pretty much everything from here to go. We're going to try next time. So we're going to stay yellow this lap.
Okay,
White
well,
still
I'm good.
gate. Alright. We'll do it the next lap though. So we stay yellow this lap. Next time by is when we're going to try a restart. So this time by, the lights go out. Big thanks to our flag man as we make our way through 1 and 2. Caden Connor looking a little bit sketchy. Call the green flag.
Green.
Allowed to pass football, allowed to pass mats. That was a great restart by Connor. Meanwhile, side by side for the 3rd place spot, the 21 of Caden Frazier on the attack with Twin Turbo V6. Meanwhile, for the lead, we almost look at some side by side action. It's going to go in favor of Evan Varney down the exit of 2. Connor,
go, Connor.
picking up. Connor loses a little bit there off on the apron off of 4. But he's still right there behind on the attack. Meanwhile, Twin Triple V sits. Makes the pass for the 3rd place spot. Caden Frazier putting up a fight just to stay on the podium. He's been doing great all day. We got some looses coming off of Kroon, but Kroon stays out of trouble. Caden Larson also a bit of a save off of the back straight. Got a little twitchy there. Caden Larson loose off of 2. Meanwhile, we watch the battle going up for 5th place. That is Matt Watts and Kroon. These two have not been able to get away from each other the entire race. We saw Captain Brendan in the midst earlier until his flip. So it's been really close between those 3. Now it's just these 2, but they have still been putting up a heck of a fight. Matt Watts gets loose off of 4. Maybe a little bit too much pressure on him, so we'll be jumping back up to potentially the battle of 3rd place. Twin Triple V sits. They've been kind of going back and forth. They had a huge save on the last restart. We got a little bit of a tap to the wall for Matt Watts. He stays out of trouble. But Twin had a huge save earlier.
Whoa! He's up and over. Kroon is up
We
and over.
are going to call a restart, or we're going to call a yellow. Yellow's out. Yellow's out. Evan Varney, Connor,
Yo.
Twin football player, Matt Watts. 6th place, BG. 7th place is Caden. So we are down to the last 7. I want to remind you, Caden, if you can make it just 10 more laps, you'll be scored as a finisher. Alright, well that's very unfortunate. Looks like the front stretch wall once again striking here. I'll fly you, Kroon, if you want to help.
BG, move up.
Alright. Do you want to talk about that in Kroon, or do you want us to just get on with the action?
All I can really say is I kind of hate that damn front stretch wall, but like, can't do anything about it. But it's all right.
All right, let's try to fix ourselves, football player. It's an unfortunate way to end your race today, Kroon. Good luck with your team, though. BG's still in the field. We're gonna call the lights out. Next restart's gonna be it. Caden, stop passing. Make our way down the back straightaway. Lights are out. We got 7 down in the field. The green flag comes out. Allowed to pass BG.
Green.
And it's almost a jump there for Connor. He backed it off. Twin looks down the inside, off of 2. Make our way down 3 and 4, and Twin is now on the attack. It is the late stage of the race. 5 to go. At this point, there's a caution. We would bring out the red. It's side by side for the 2nd place spot. Football player trying to collect what he can just to slide in to get into the podium position. Kroon, could you also go down a little? Thank you. 3-car battle for the 2nd place spot. Football player right in the back of it. Connor in the front. Twin Triple V sits in the middle. It is a sandwich here of Midwesterners. Make his way off at 3 and 4. And looks like Twin is going to make the move for 2nd place. Football player. He's looking at the 3rd place spot, just trying to slide himself into the podium position. Football player side by side with Connor. Looks like Connor will back it off of 4. Meanwhile, football player back on the attack for 2nd place. Evan Varney's had a clean race all day. He had some attacks from Connor earlier. Twin Triple V sits us in the right position. And I want to announce, if you made it 90 laps in, you will be scored a finisher. That means that Caden Larson is guaranteed to finish 7th place now. Twin Triple V sits. A battle for 2nd. Here's football player's opportunity. He's going to go through him a little bit off of 3 and 4, but Twin Triple V sits still ahead. But here is football player down the inside. A crossover for 2nd place. The last couple of laps here is going to be a battle to determine who gets 2nd place. Crossover after crossover. Twin Triple V sits peeking ahead, but football player is just right there. Next time by will be in the final 5 laps to go. Football player peeks a little bit ahead. Good job by Caden Frazier. Twin Triple V sits down the inside though. He's fighting back off of 4. mean, these two just are completely unable to leave each other as we go 5 to go. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Okay, then that'll be your race. You scored in 7th place. We're going to call it red now. Once the race back is done, stop at the back straight. Twin Triple V6 gets that race back.
I saved it, though.
We'll be watching that one. I'll watch to see.
I did it 360.
He was right in front. You can check out my stream because I'm streaming this race. He was right in front of me.
You did keep his speed going. All right, Caden, I'll let you start. I'll revoke your last strike. You did save it. To be fair, you did not completely stop, so you could run for the finish. Go back to 7th place though. All right, we're gonna get your order. Evan Varney, 2nd place is gonna be Twin Triple V6. 3rd place is Football Player. It was a very close finish to the line. Connor going to be over in 4th place. 5th place will go to Cool Mats. 6th place is going to be Squid Game or BG. And 7th place is going to be Caden Larson. So if you're not ready, this is your chance to get out of the car. If you are ready, get in your car. It looks like for the moment, Matt's Wants is not currently ready, so he has to hop back in his car. Alright. Change cadence laps to 96. We are going to try to get going on lap 90. So we're going to try to get this going as soon as we can. We're probably going to have a 2-lap shootout. So we're going to do a countdown. Make sure to go in the car ahead of you goes. 50 miles an hour is the pace speed. We're going to try to get this going. If we can't, well, we'll see.
Yo.
Yep. Try to get going. We're going to try to have a restart this next lap as soon as we can. Lights are out. This could be a potential 2-lap shootout for the finish. If we get a caution on the first lap, we were going to have a restart. The green flag drops. It's a clean start in all parties. It's a good-looking start in the top 4. Twin getting a little loose here, but here's Connor once again on the attack. But they go side by side for 2nd place.
White flag.
We're going to keep it green. We go 3 wide for the 2nd place spot. Meanwhile, Evan Varney will win at Owosso. I think Caden just about got that. We'll be reviewing that one. But everyone could please pull it in here. And that is unfortunate for Matt's Watts. We're going to review that.
Carson hover car.
It looked like a late race spin coming out of Matt's Watts.
God damn it, man. Fuck. Shit, it always happens, man. Oh!
Yo, if you're gonna rage, mute up, bro.
Bro, that
I'm
was
not worried about
insane.
it. Last dude, it pisses me off so much.
I probably would have called a caution if I saw that spin earlier.
How do I drop
I
it?
didn't, so sorry about that, Matt.
Backspace. It's backspace. Backspace.
There you go.
There you go. I just threw it at you. Give me that flag back.
Hey, give it to him.
Let me show you how to throw that
Here,
thing.
does anybody want the crack? I have it right here.
Oh,
Once
I
I
threw that
start,
camera.
Crake is crack. I have some crake here.
I want to
Want
take some
the crack?
crack.
Pass it to Evan.
It's on the
Why do I have the?
Ew.
Oh,
yeah.
Craig.
It's not funny. Give it to it.
It's okay.
I'm just throwing the flag around.
It's okay. It's okay.
Here, I'll just put it on the
Oh,
card.
we got tickets. So me again. So
I grant you permission to take the checkered flag.
You're not the flag man.
Here,
I'm putting.
this is how you throw these motherfuckers. That's fucking awesome. No, you gotta do it like this. You gotta spin around and
I need some of Evan's beet juice. And so
All right, let's pose around the victory lane here. It's a little bit far out, but we'll let it slide. Evan Varney,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Here, have some crack.
He's having a lot of crack. All right, if you
Crack
guys want to
cocaine.
stand around victory lane, try not to cover the 66, so we can make sure that we recognize which World Team Racing car it is. Thank you. By the way, if you guys stick around, we interview every competitor of today's race. We're just waiting on Evan.
Are you also interviewing the staff or only the drivers?
Just the drivers, but I would like to say to Jason Dady, thank you for helping with co-hosting today's race. Oh wait, I forgot one more thing. Before I take a picture, I gotta get the sign.
uh-oh.
Ow.
Whoa. I'm in between it.
Oof.
I
Push
was
the sign.
that bitch.
That was gay.
Evan, I so thought I was gonna get that position.
I saw 3 tenths behind me after 5
Everyone
laps.
say NASCAR officiating. NASCAR officiating.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't see that spin until it was too late. I should have called it
Mm-hmm.
when I saw it. I thought you were gonna save it, Mats, but I didn't see it until they were about to cross the line. So
Okay, everybody should look at that little trophy on my I guarantee something would happen.
So we're just gonna pretend like Evan's holding the flag.
It looks like you. What?
Don't look at me.
all right, we're gonna get this photo in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Officiating.
Alright.
Yay, Evan held the flag.
All right, well, thank you to everyone that showed up for today's race, and we're gonna move on to our interviews. So first place in today's race, one we know for certain is Evan Varney.
Oh.
All right,
Yeah.
Evan, a little bit, just another one in the books, another Michigan home state win for you, Evan. What brought it together today for you?
Your car real quick. Can I steal it real quick?
He wants to steal the car real quick. Anyways, I didn't hear you that time,
Yeah.
actually.
I can't drive it.
It's
It's
anchored. Yeah, it's anchored. But anyways, Evan, you had a pretty dominant race today. Had a couple moments there with Connor. But what exactly brought you to victory lane today?
A lot of races in the Masters. Honestly, though, I gotta talk more about Connor, though, because moment that restart happened and we were 5 laps in, I thought I had like 9 tenths on Connor. I noticed that he was crawling up to almost 2 tenths. I was actually kind of impressed from that. He was actually starting to run away from Twin, football player. He was actually starting to run me down for a moment. I was like, oh boy, he's pissed. It's like at South Bend.
Here, Evan.
What?
Give me a second. Yeah. It's not your car, but it's the same team.
True.
Well, there's two tracks that we might be racing next week. It's still kind of up in the air between Oxford Plains and Kalamazoo. If it does end up being Kalamazoo, what is your thoughts about going 3 for 3 at Michigan?
Kalamazoo? I'm not so sure.
Zoo?
It's honestly a track I rarely ran at, even in game. So, I don't know what I'm going to expect there. I heard it's a place you got to constantly be turning, though. So that's going to be interesting. Sounds like it's going to be more of a throttle track than it is trying to wheel it around. Obviously, I'll certainly be there if it's there.
Well, that sounds great, Evan.
Mhm.
We got another one in the books, of course. And I think 11 polls you said in a row now, if I'm correct.
11 fucking poles in a row. Which
Oh, what
is nuts.
What about, did you get pole at track loans?
Yeah, I got pole at yeah,
Hold up.
starting from Mount Lawn,
Oh, you did.
South Bend, Plymouth, East Albany,
29.
Winchester, Yorkshire, Augusta, both track loans, Berlin, and today.
Although you did miss out the 2 road course races, which you did not
Yeah.
run. That was Blackhawk Farms and the Indianapolis road
Now,
course.
if you count it like straight in a row, it'd be 7.
It's a pretty good record, I will say, Evan, and hopefully, we'll see if that streak continues.
It will probably stand.
All right, I like that. Anything else you want to say before we talk to Connor?
I know he's not here right now, but Jackson's a bitch. I hope he sees it.
I can agree.
Jackson's a bitch.
Oh, look at it.
Everyone, note that down on a piece of paper, put it on a sticky note, and stick it on your computer.
Look at the flag.
Sir, yes, sir.
How the fuck did you do that?
I don't know.
Wait a minute, Romo, look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
What the heck?
He threw the flag up there.
That's
Like that.
that's kind of impressive. I won't lie.
That's the next talk of the show.
No, but thank you there, Evan. We're gonna move on to Connor. So, Connor, today, Connor, you went from all the way in the back, 11th place, up to 2nd place. You're flying up at the lead after that mix-up. So, what exactly happened in today's race for you, Connor?
Oh, well,
Here, do it like this.
started practicing early in the morning. I learned a good line and just kind of kept running and got faster every single time. And practice, did the same thing. Anyways, qualifying went pretty well. I could have done better, I feel like, but anyways, the race. My mouse was basically disconnecting.
Oh, were you doing
Like,
mouse steering?
that's- Yeah, I've been on mouse steer for the
So
last
that's why you got face.
since like indie. I'm a brickyard.
Oh.
Anyways, mouse was disconnecting. I was like, oh, I better not flip because earlier we were talking about how mouse our
Well,
mouse.
Connor, you know what to do. You need to go outside and shoot the motherfucker.
Yep.
Join me.
Probably do that. Overall, pretty good race. I love to do is like start from the back, especially if I crash. Which I don't know what happened there.
See how far I can throw it.
I just give
I
him
just
back.
got loose and couldn't save it. I'm happy I didn't flip, but one thing I love going from like the back to the front. It just gives me a little extra to try and get a good position at the end, which somehow I managed to pass Twin and Caden, which I was very surprised because they're both very, very, very good. And I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get second there because they were behind me on my screen, and then I watched the playback screen, and it looked like we were all like together. So I was like confused how I got it, but
Throw it.
a fun race. I'm definitely looking forward to come back here next year, hopefully. And I think that does make up for last week's race at Berlin. I'm happy with my performance today. And that's all from me. Evan, you might be cooked this upcoming race.
I would like to see that. I'm actually interested.
Yeah,
Show me good.
I got
Wait,
you.
what is the next race? Like, where's it at?
It's up in the air right now. It's either gonna be Owosso or it's gonna be or not
No,
Owosso.
wait.
Sorry, Oxford. It's either gonna be Oxford Plains in Maine or it's gonna be Kalamazoo.
Are they
Well,
ovals?
yes.
It's a fun race.
Kalamazoo is
Here's the new
it's Kalamazoo. It's almost you're basically turning the whole time.
actually
Owosso
never-
or Oxford. God, I keep on missing that.
Flat Rock.
Very
Think of
similar.
it like a larger flat rock.
Fuck Oxford.
Yeah, both of them are. I
OX
got a lot of
Ford.
work. I got a lot of work on Oxford. If I don't get it ready soon, I'm gonna
Why
work
don't
on
you
what I
just
can. I'm gonna make it a
figure
midget
yourself
exclusive
out?
event. So that'll probably drop in later on in the season. I have to do a little bit of schedule swapping. So mainly for the midgets. ROX Mods you only knows that date changing, but yeah. That being said, Connor, great performance today. You know, back to the front run like that takes a lot of skill. Looks like a very grindy race. And it was a very
It's
competitive
not
field today.
easy.
Yeah.
And after my spin, I was like, I'm not gonna let this happen again, and I just started like locking, you could say, and I was like staring at the wheels and the yellow line on turns. 'Cause that's really what matters. I feel like at this track, especially to make up time, and it seemed to work. But yeah, good race.
Alright, well, thank you there, Connor. We're gonna talk to Caden Frazier if you want an interview. You managed to have a photo finish with Twin Turbo V6. Just barely managed to get into the top 3. That was a great. That was honestly a pretty great finish. You're battling up
Wait,
there,
Caden?
second place. Yeah, he beat Twin just at the line. There's a
Damn.
picture. Yeah, the pictures in general. So, photo finish for
Oh,
third place.
shit.
Caden, what happened in today's race?
For starters, no one knows how to.
Is he alive?
You're sitting there, you're driving, you lose focus because you will spin out, flip. You know, I mean, hell, you drive. People have some advantage because they have their fucking mouth. Never gonna do that. I'm controller, but yeah, it's whatever, I guess.
Come to the
I
dark
mean,
side.
I don't think
I
he's
mean,
alive.
it's just whatever at this fucking point. Been so many shit taken away from me, so it's whatever. Come back Thursday, Friday, whatever the fuck next time is, and hopefully go win something.
Let's
Whatever,
let
man.
him have his interview, please. Alright, well, thank you there, Caden. It's still a very solid podium, and once again, a lot of battling up there for second place, so all the way to the end. Great job. We're gonna move on to Twin if you want to interview.
I guess, bro.
Okay. Alright, Twin, you were pretty back and forth today as well. There was a lot of battling going on for just that second place spot. It almost looked like you were starting to catch up to the lead at one point, but I think you're just getting outrun by Evan. But things kind of went back and forth to the finish. You finished fourth place, but what happened for you today?
He says, no interview, please.
Okay. Okay. Well, thanks for turning out again, Twin. You were very competitive today, but the field's also very competitive today. Hopefully we'll see you next time we drop by. Fifth place. Actually, it's a fairly strong performance for BG. You weren't very confident coming into this race, but you managed to string together a top 5. So, what happened for you?
Are you
Yes.
I don't really know. I just sat there, drove as the
All right.
yeah. I
On to
don't.
what's up.
I just when I wasn't in a battle with anybody, I would like push the car as hard as I could, hoping to not spin out. And then when I was in a battle, I wouldn't even try, hoping that they would push the car too hard and spin out. But then we had a couple of flips and pushed me up a little bit in in positions and got me in fifth.
All right. Well, congratulations on getting in top 5 today. I know that's a pretty solid performance. The top performance, I think, today for DCR. I think you're. How'd you do last week? Hold up. Let me check
I didn't
stats.
run last week.
Didn't run last week.
No, I don't think.
Right.
No.
All right. That's fine. All right. Well, thank you there. Is there anything else you want to say, BG?
No.
Okay. Thank you there, BG.
You're welcome.
Up next is Caden Larson. Top 6, not a bad points race. What happened in today's race for you?
You know, Owosso is a good track overall. It's just hard to learn, which for me, I can't really learn tracks because I'm not that good. But if, I feel like people like flipping and us losing drivers and stuff. That's tragic for a track like Owosso. I'm surprised I even made it with how many times I spun out. And like I said yesterday, crack is crack, and I had a lot of it.
All right. Yeah, I mean, so I kind of go back and forth. You almost are going to be out of the race, but I did review. You didn't quite lose all your speed there. I would count that as a save. I mean, we saw Steven Waters do something very similar to that. And he got some nice pictures too, by the way. So kind of got saved by the bell. You were going to get at least 7th place. You managed to get 1 spot up to the finish. So, good job. All right. Is that all you'd like to say before we move on to Matt's Watts?
Yes, I would. Yes,
Okay.
I was on a lot of crack.
Okay.
Before you continue, I'm gonna say I'm gonna be leaving and do other stuff. So, yeah, see ya.
Okay. Anyways, Matt's Watts here, finishing in 7th place. You were running up there in the top 5, but just seemed like it got in a late race tangle. Questionable call there. Not to throw the caution by me. I'm personally very sorry about that.
It's fine.
So, how'd the race go for you other than that?
I just felt like I felt really slow out there. I mean, I'm surprised I even got into the top 5 of all those flips, but I just felt slow overall. But maybe next week I will get more faster because I don't know, I just felt real slow that race. So we'll move on from the incidents that we had today and we'll move it on to Oxford, which I can hopefully do good at.
For sure, Matt's. I know that it's been a little bit of a tough. I don't know if did you run yesterday? Yeah, yesterday was also a bit of a tough race there at 9th place. So it's been a little bit, what it's been. Hopefully we can come back stronger. You've shown that you have great performance. It's just the last couple of races you've just been having some bad luck late in the race, but you got the pace out, so there's that to take home with you. All right. Is there anything else you want to say before we once again talk to Kroon?
No.
All right. Thank you there, Matt, and good luck with the next race. All right, Kroon. Do you want to do another interview? We kind of had to cut off early to get the race finished.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so we saw that flip happen in the front stretch, and unfortunately, you were the second victim to that today. But what happened in today's race for you, Kroon?
It's kind of a bummer that I flipped on the front stretch, but can't do anything about it. But came into this race with not much practice actually. Like I practiced like the last 30 minutes of practice, like the official practice, and I think I was up to pace a little, kind of like midfield, and dude, I couldn't even get away from Max, bro. We were just like side by side like the whole race, and then I flipped, but that Max is pretty fast. I mean, I'm pretty annoyed because I thought I was gonna get a good placement, but got that thrown away because of that damn wall. But it's all good, and gonna do better next race, at least in the midgets, because or not the midgets, the ROX mods, because the midgets aren't really my car, and I'm not that good in them, and that's really all I gotta say. And also, thanks to DCR and BG did good.
All right, well, thank you there, Kroon. Just another race in the books, and hopefully we'll come back stronger. Thank you for coming to the race today. Sorry that it ended up as it did.
Yeah.
We're going to move on, and we're going to start closing up the stream here. Big thanks to all the drivers that showed up for today, and as well as yesterday's competitors. It's been a pretty fun 2 races we've had here. So, next week, we are still kind of figuring it out, as I've said. We're thinking of Oxford, kind of a little bit behind. I'm bad at it. Really bad at kind of be behind at development. So, we're going to try to grind out what we can. If we can't get it ready, we're gonna be running Kalamazoo, which is the last track in Michigan. It was originally planned to be a midget exclusive, but it might end up featuring the ROX Mods this year. And that would put Oxford as potentially an exclusive. So, whatever happens, happens. Hopefully, we'll have a good race either way, and we will see you guys next week.
Oof. What a race.